if this is live. It probably is. Yeah, I think it's live. All right, well, whatever. Let's rock with it. This is an energy reading. For Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For Gemini season 2025, I hope all is well. Happy birthday, Jimmy. Make sure you shout out your favorite Geminis. We got the sun in Gemini. We got Jupiter there. And Jupiter's going to be there until, I believe it's July. But then you got Uranus following right behind. All right, but let's see what we got going on. Messages for the air sign collective. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for Gemini season 2025. I hope all is well with everybody. I hope everybody's doing all right. Making noise. All right, let's see. Messages for the air sign collective. Okay. Queen of Wands. Let me get a few cards out and we'll chat about it. Four Swords reverse. High Priestess, major arcana of Pisces energy. Oh, the Chariot, Cancerian energy, major arcana. And Four of Pentacles. All right, let me make sure you can see these cards. All right. All right, air signs. The Queen of Wands is here. The Four of Swords is in reverse. The High Priestess is here. The Chariot is here. And the Four of Pentacles is here. So, I just get an energy of somebody, despite what's going on, they still out here doing their thing, right? That could be a good thing or a bad thing. It's like, you know, I'm getting like a fake it till you make it energy here. It doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing, but it could be. We'll get into it and see what comes up. But I'm definitely getting you know what, I'm good regardless to what I got going on. You know, I could have some issues going on in the background, but I don't look at what I've been through. Type of energy is what I'm getting for some of you. Or like I said, it's a fake it till you make it. Like, yo, I'm not confident about this, but I'm going to pretend that I am. I might be a little anxious or nervous, but, you know, I'm going to still handle it anyway. No matter what come my way, I'm going to handle this opposition. I'm going to handle this competition. I'm going to handle it. And I'm going to make it work, right? What's going on in the background here that you're not aware of is this Piscean High Priestess energy. So somebody is keeping something from you. Or this is you, you know, hiding the fact that you might be insecure or uncomfortable. Again, I'm just getting like a strong fake it till you make it. Now, don't have to be you, air energy. This could be somebody who's dealing with you. Like, you may intimidate someone and they may feel like, okay, I gotta not let them know that they intimidate me, right? Somebody could be intimidated by your beauty or your attractiveness. Or maybe you're intimidated by someone who's very beautiful. You may have met someone and you're looking at this person like, damn, they fine. But I ain't trying to, you know, let that be the reason that I, you know, played myself with this individual or this situation. So I feel like for some of y'all, you know, as a result of that, you're putting yourself in position like, yo, let me just get control of my emotions. Let me, you know, yeah, if I get an opportunity to date this person, I will definitely date them. But, you know, I'm going to maintain and act like I got control. I'm going to try to control myself. I feel like some of y'all might have met someone who is very attractive. And, you know, you're trying to maintain your composure while dating this person because they could just be used to getting a lot of attention or being treated a certain way. And you know this, and you even want to treat them that way, but it's like, whoa, 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 let me calm down, let me take a breath, let me get myself together. Now, it could be about that, you know, like a lustful energy or someone that is ideal to you, and you actually get to talk to this person, and you're like bugging the fuck out, and you're trying to maintain your composure. It could also be about somebody just trying to maintain their anger or some type of emotion. It's like, I'm trying to be cool, but don't push me. You know what I'm saying? Or don't push it. Let me not push it. Because with this Four of Pentacles, they're keeping that energy to themselves. They're trying to be real low key with it. Like, yo, she good looking, but I ain't spending all my money on her. Or yeah, he fly. He used to women coming at him, and he probably get money from women. But yeah, he is attractive and he fine. But you know, you gotta walk the walk and talk the talk if you want me to spend my money on you. You know, some women don't mind spending money on a man, but I gotta know you my man before I will, you know, indulge. So I'm getting, you know, it could be something like that going on. But excuse me, allergies. So you may hear me clear my throat a bit. But yeah, this is somebody who there's a pretending energy here. Okay, somebody is pretending in some way, shape, or form. It's like somebody's trying to maintain a cool. All right, let's see what else we got going on with this. What's this Queen of Pentacle energy? Yeah, disturbance. Somebody could be irritated, or they could also be somebody who's doing some dirt. I'm getting the energy with this Queen of Wands energy and disturbance. A couple of things. It's like somebody is bothered, but they trying to maintain their composure. Somebody could be purposely trying to do some shit to you. Now, this is a reading for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who's being antagonized, or it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who's doing the antagonizing, right? You got the antagonist, protagonist, meaning the good guy, bad guy. All right, so take it how it resonates, okay? But somebody could have been throwing some shit at somebody, and the thing is that they're nervous because they don't know what happened. They don't know if the shit hit the person or not. So they're trying to be patient. They're trying to wait. They're trying to see what's going on, but they got to keep it to themselves because they don't know what's going on. So we got that going on here. But then again, what the original explanation I said applies, where somebody's trying to maintain their composure or something like this. Disturbance is like, yo, it's the monkey on my back. You know, I'm really attracted to this woman, or I'm really attracted to this man, or this situation is really getting me amped and angry, or is really making me feel some way, but it's on my back with the disturbance. But with the Four of Swords in reverse, I can't let nobody see me antsy. I can't let nobody see me sweat. Yeah, compromise energy with the Force. Exactly. Now, there could be 3 people involved in the situation here. Or there could be a competition here and somebody's trying to maintain composure. It's like, yo. Because somebody can't agree on something. So it could have been multiple people. Like, so for example, say somebody is hating on someone, okay? It could be up to 3 people hating on this one person, trying to do something dirty to this person, trying to get them to act out. Like, say you at a job, right? And a lot of y'all have experienced this, being gang stalked. I had to. Where you be in a work environment, you chilling, you minding your business, you just in your King or Queen of Wands energy. It don't matter who you are. You're attractive, you're vivacious. People, when you walk in the room, people know you in the room. And somebody could be jealous and envious of that, okay? And so they could be, you know, trying to do shit to get you under this, to try to get under your skin. You could be somebody who minds their business, comes into work. There's very few of these types of people, by the way. I'm one of them. That's why I can't work for people no more. I do my own thing. You could be one of these people who go into work and you just focus on what you got to do. Okay, my job is I got to do A, B, and C. Yeah, okay, I could say hi to such and such and hello to such and such. But, you know, you may not be into communicating with certain people because you know what type of energy they are. So you're just not with it. But you'll say hello just to keep, you know. But there's somebody here who your energy irritates their demons. They gotta do something to get your attention. You ain't doing shit to this person. You're minding their business. You could be, you know, you all work in the same area. And this person will do shit or say shit or come around you to try to do shit to get you amped. Like, say you're in a leadership position and this person is, you know, someone that's under your leadership. And they may be going to report you or saying shit about you that's not true just to get your attention, to get you to actually pay attention to them. And then once you pay attention to them, they're trying to make it like you're trying to compete with them or you got an issue with them. When in reality, they're the one who has an issue with you. But because you don't look at them or pay no attention to them, number one, they're offended. Number two, they got to start some shit up because you irritate their demons. And number three, they got to make it look like you're the fucking problem. This could be in any situation. I just said work because that happened to me. in a work situation. Weird bitches, just jealous and envious because you in the room. Not that you did anything to them, not that you was rude to them. Same thing with the dudes, just jealous ass, hating ass dudes because you look good and the chicks is looking at you. So now they want to, be on some bullshit and try to, come over here and get in your face and see what's going on, or say something slick to you to try to get you to say something back to them, or, you know what I mean? And they started the shit, but then they're going to try to twist it around and make it look like you was the one starting the problem. Yeah. What you don't know is the high priestess itchy. So let's see what this is about. Haha, what I tell you about the spell work, yo? Now, spell work could be anything. It could be manipulation. It could actually be somebody actually sending some shit to you directly, doing some weird shit in their kitchen. You know how people are. They dumb. They look up shit online, or, because YouTube, everybody look at YouTube. So you got some irresponsible people in the spiritual realm, a lot of them, who be out here just, oh, this is how you do it if you want to get this person to fall in love with you. You do this, you do that, you put this. Irresponsible, period. Okay? Because they're not telling you, yo, you need to learn the laws, the spiritual laws, before you even do shit like this. First of all, the person gotta like you. So somebody could have sent some spell work to somebody that don't even fuck with them or don't even like them, and it's not affecting this person. And they trying to see if it's gonna work out. They trying to maintain, I feel like somebody keep doing it. They keep doing this shit. And they keeping it to themselves and ain't saying nothing about it. Because the shit ain't working, is what's going on here. The shit ain't working. So they trying to be cool about it. Whatever they trying to say about you, people ain't falling for it. People ain't going for it. Or if someone did this to you in the past, people now see that this person was on some bullshit. Like, people may not have seen it before. You could have been gang stalked by a couple of people for whatever reason. And people looked at you like you was the fucking problem because, some people are stupid. They just think, oh, numbers. Okay, it's you versus them. Why would all three of them lie about you? Well, all three of them lie because they all fucking haters. So they know that the average person is not going to look at the details. The devil's in the details. The average person who don't have no critical thinking skills, which is a lot of people out here, they'll look at it like, oh, well, all three of them said that you did A, B, and C. Somebody who has critical thinking would be like, okay, now what happened? And they would get all sides of everybody's situation, and then they would deliberate and make conclusion. The average person is like, well, all three of them said that you did this, so you must have did it, so you're the problem. So I feel like if that happened to you, what's coming out now is that you were not the problem. They were the problem. All right, because there's definitely some gang stalk energy here. Now, for some of you, this could just be about 1 to 2 people. Okay, this could be one man who's dealing with 2 women. And the woman that's jealous and envious of the other one is throwing spell work at the other one. This is some weird shit, but it's what's going on, okay? I'm just telling you what's in the cards. Like, I don't understand why people be throwing shit thinking it's not going to come back to them. Like, why would you spend your time, energy, and effort throwing spell work at someone to try to fuck them up, do them dirty, when if you used your critical thinking skills, you would take that energy and that money that you spend to do someone dirty, and you would take that and be like, yo, I'm going to pay for some money to get some spell work so I could get some abundance. I'm going to pay for this spell work so I could get some money. I'm going to pay for this spell work so I could get the house I want, the car I want. Why the fuck am I spending money to try to do someone else dirty when I could turn around and benefit me? Like, that shit is retarded as hell to me. I never understood that. I never will. If I'm going to spend money on spell work, it's to protect me from any negative energies coming to me, and it's to manifest the shit that I want. I will never take my hard-earned money and pay someone to do someone else dirty. Man, no. I'm not with it. I don't understand why people do it, but they do it. They dumb as fuck and they do it. Yeah, fate. Somebody's waiting to see if somebody's fate changes. It's like, okay, I'm waiting to see. I'm trying to maintain my composure. I threw this shit at them, or I set this up, or I made this lie about this person. Like, you got to understand, chariot energy and fate combined together. Chariot energy is Cancerian energy. Cancerian energy can be very manipulative energy when it's in its dark-sided forces. It's very manipulative. It's very relentless. It won't fucking stop. Period. Okay? And this is what this person is doing. They constantly getting readings with the fate energy, trying to figure out what the fuck you're doing. Did it work? Did what I do work? Did the spell work? Because this is what's hidden from you, high priestess and right. They did some spell work. Or they did some manipulative shit on the low, some secretive shit on the low to try to have you on your back. So they could sacrifice you in some way, shape. This is heavy sacrificial energy. So somebody could have been doing this to you at the job to try to get you fired, try to get you written up, try to get you kicked off the team, try to get you kicked out of the league, try to get you kicked out of the group, try to get you kicked out of the organization, try to get you so you don't have you stripped of your duties and responsibilities on some bullshit. Yeah, see, gain. With the Four of Pentacles and gain. So with the Four of Pentacles, what they're hiding is they did this shit for their gain, so they could gain something out of it. Somebody's a hater, okay? Somebody's a goddamn hater. Oh man, this is why I took a break from doing readings, because like I could have posted earlier. It's been a little minute since I posted on this site or any of my other sites. Because the energy is whack out here. It's just super whack, and it's really discouraging, and forgive me, I'm not trying to be like I'm elitist or anything like that, but I don't be dealing with shit like this, or if I did, it's in the past. I learned from this shit and I moved on. I cut off who I need to cut off. I don't fuck with who I don't need to fuck with. I fuck with me. I'm totally comfortable and confident in doing that, and I don't care whose feelings is hurt by it. Like, I'm to the point where I don't give a fuck. I give zero fucks, and I mean that. And it's so dangerous that I gotta check myself, because now I'm at a point where, okay, now I'm going back out into the world and reconnecting with people, not people from the past, but just getting back out there and getting acclimated and connecting with people, because it was to the point where it was like, yo, I don't fuck with nobody. I ain't fucking with nobody. I'm not talking to nobody. But you got to be careful with that, because you do need community. You do need people. You don't necessarily have to have a sexual relationship with anybody, but it's very important that you connect with the collective. So going out and communicating with people, talking to people, and staying in touch and in tune. And I found that, I needed to do that, because I was just like, yo, first of all, I'm not from here. I'm not from this planet. The shit that people be doing I don't understand it. It don't make no sense to me. Shit is weird out here. I don't want to fuck with weirdos. So I just distanced myself from a lot of people, but I had time to reflect and see what was going on. I realized what I needed to do. And so now I can go back out into the world confident, meeting people, knowing that all I had to do was, trust my instincts, trust my intuition, and I'll be able to figure out who's who, and I could just move away from them when I need to and connect with those who are real. So some of y'all, this could be past energies of what you dealt with. So, you may feel like, yo, I don't trust people. I don't fuck with people, especially if you were dealing with multiple people who were ganging up on you. It's like, yo, do people see what's going on? Is everybody that dumb? Is everybody really that dumb? Some of you were put into that environment because your energy is so intense and so powerful, it fucks with other people's demons. Like, you are a reflection to a lot of people. A lot of people project onto you. I had to learn that too. People project onto you how they see you or how they want to see you. It's up to you to be like, nah, B, you might see me like I'm a hoe, but no, we're not going to do this. And if I acted that way in the past, that's not what's going down now. Learn how to cut shit off. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Because if you are that unhappy, what's worse? You afraid to leave, or you afraid to stay in the bullshit you're in? Or you're afraid that you won't have nobody around, or you won't have nobody to talk to. Wouldn't you rather have peace in your life? So for some of y'all, that's how you feeling. You got to that point. Wait, I dropped the card. Hold on. Now, for some of you, this is in reference to a relationship. For others of you, it could be about family environment. For others of you, it could be a work environment here. Your energy just irritates people's demons. And they just be mad as hell because you've worked on yourself and you've evolved. And so as a result, you evolving and working on yourself, they looking at you like, oh, you think you better than, you think you all that, or you brand new. I don't think any of those things. I just think that we're not evenly yoked. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to let you go over there. Some people don't want to let that happen. They feel like they've been in your energy so long and been taken from your energy so long and been using you and manipulate. They feel entitled. Like, who are you to go anywhere? No, you don't cut me off. Or, no, you don't tell me you're not going to talk. Like, some people really be on it like that. So for some of y'all could have a stalker. somebody who don't know, okay, yo, I'm good, you know, nice knowing you. They don't want to hear that shit. So they sitting here trying to do everything they possibly can, spell work in the whole nine, to fuck you over because you had enough sense. Look at the Five of Swords, because you had to sit. They sitting here strategizing, trying to fuck you over because you simply moved away from the situation or won't fall victim to the petty shit that they're trying to do to get under your skin. The Empress energy here in the I'm not going to keep these cards, but it's the Four of Wands and the Empress energy in reverse. So for some of y'all, they want your fruits, but they don't want to make you like an honest woman or an honest man with the Empress energy in reverse and Four of Wands. See, this is the low-hanging fruit. You see how he could easily just reach that? This is how this person is looking at you. So with the Empress energy in reverse, she is somebody who doesn't know her worth. She doesn't know her value. She allows people easy access to her, people who don't deserve to have access to her. She allows that. This is the type of woman who allows somebody to move into her home that don't deserve it, a homosexual, and live off of her and mooch off of her. For some of y'all, this is what this person is doing with this Four of Pentacle energy in reverse. They ain't got nothing for themselves. So they trying to come to you and take from you. And this is why they don't want to let you go. You full of energy. They feeding off of your energy. We got a lot of energy vampires out here. Okay? A lot of them. Contract energy. So like I said, for some of you, this is a job, this is a business environment, this is a professional environment, okay? For others of you, this is just a spiritual contract here, is what's going on here. Tell me about this compromise. This person wants you to do what they want you to do, but yet you don't get no peace out of the situation. They just want you to do what the fuck they want you to do. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. This is Libra, and this is Saturn and Libra. Now, Saturn is all about rules and regulations and boundaries and restrictions and enough is enough and discipline. Libra is how you socialize, right? How you relate to people. So for some of y'all, this is what this is. You're over this person. You see the Three of Swords in reverse here, and then you got two people here. So for some of y'all, y'all was in a third-party situation, or there was up to three people who was trying to sabotage you in some way, shape, or form. All right, trying to sacrifice you. Yeah, here's the Four of Wands here. Yeah, see, for some of y'all, this is some crazy shit. What's hidden? The High Priestess energy, the right, and then the Four of Wands. I just feel like you got somebody who's trying to mooch off of you, like a homosexual type of energy. Yeah, here's the Two of Cups. Yep, exactly. Somebody trying to, see the Chariot energy. This could be somebody who's with somebody else. Don't want to be respectful to you. Don't want to be with just you, but want to milk you for what you got while they dealing with someone else. This is some bullshit. I'm about to hang this up. Yeah, here we go. 10% energy in reverse. Wanting to treat you unfair. Wanting to put you in a position. Let's move on. I'm just, like I said, this is why I wasn't doing readings for a while. I'm just discussing with the energy out here. Yeah, here's the Hermit energy. You stepped away from this person because you knew what time it was. Like I said, for some of y'all, they doing spell work too with the 10% energy in reverse and the Hermit. This is somebody trying to figure out what you do every day, how you do things, so they can figure out how to benefit from you. Like, this is a motherfucker who is just trying to use you. Or they were. And yeah, Star energy in reverse. Major arcanas here. You cut all of this off. You knew what time it was. And the King of, now you keeping shit to yourself with the King of Cup energy. This could also be somebody coming in, being very secretive, being very, what's the word? They're coming in with reticement energy. They're coming in with apathy. You know, this is, like I said, with somebody who don't give shit about you and what you've been through. They could care less what you've been through. The Four of Swords in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, that's 7 swords in reverse. So the thing is that this person, you already know what time it is with this person. They've been exposed. Okay? They've been exposed. This is an ex-lover for a lot of you who are jealous of you. For some of you, this is somebody who want to sleep with you, and they don't know what to do to get your attention because they're not on the same page as you, right? You could be a woman who's considered a 10, and you got some homosexual scrub nigga, or excuse my language, coming at you as if you're supposed to just bow down because oh, well, every woman want a man, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. Or, you could be a very attractive man, and, this woman is mad because she's not stepping up her game. She want to be with you, but yet she won't do what's required, but yet she expects you to not be with somebody else. Like, you could be looking at someone else or interested in someone else, and she got a problem with that, so she gonna try to do everything she possibly can to hinder you from connecting with someone. And if she know who the chick is, she might even throw some spell work at her or you. Like, there's spell work here. Not for everybody, but for some. Like, somebody trying to move in with somebody trying to come to somebody's house, somebody secretly trying to find out where somebody live, where somebody resting. This is their goal. But I feel like this Queen of Wands energy here, this is you. This person is sweating you hard, okay? They're doing everything they possibly can. I feel like this card here, what is this? What type of card is this? This is like the introduction. How can I describe it? It's like this person is trying to find out what it is about you, what you like, what you don't like, how they can infiltrate and get to your energy so that they can, commence to, taking whatever they need to take from you. They could be talking to other people about this, okay, taking advice from other people, and the advice that they got just didn't work because, like I said, you're out of the person's league. That's what I really wanted to say. You out of their league, and they know you out of their league. But yet they want to try to come at you this is, it aggravates me. People, it's like, first of all, where's the swords? There's a 3 of swords, reverse 4 of swords. The person is lying to you if they even communicating with you. There's no swords that are up right here. So there's no real communication here going on. This is just this person being sneaky and grimy and trying to get from you. I feel like some people, like I said, somebody found out what was going on here. They found out that you were being treated unfairly. Once they did some investigating here with the Hermit energy, and in the Star in reverse, they found out that you were not the one who was the problem. But somebody already knows that, and they're not saying anything. I don't know what the intent of this is, or it's just weird shit. I don't got the patience for this shit. Intimidated. Like I said, somebody's intimidated by you. I can't make this shit up. The cards are just telling me. They're telling you what I already said. Pain, jealousy, envy. This person is hurt, okay? Hurt people. This is why they did this shit to you, because they hurt. Like I said, they're projecting their fears and their energy and their negative, unhealed traumas onto you because you healed and you doing your thing. So they're mad about that because they want to pull you. People who are like that, they want to pull you down to their level. So you could be a confident woman, and or you may have healed from some things. Maybe you was at a place where you weren't doing that well, and maybe you worked on yourself. You worked really hard on yourself, and now you're to the point where you are, levels above where you were before, and you got people from your past who are trying to come back around and trying to pull you back down to where you were. You're not there no more, but they're not getting that. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting that. This could be somebody who's trying to get in a relationship with you. This is fated. You're being tested with whoever this is. This is a test. Okay, definitely a test. All right, but this person don't have good intention for you. They want to, this is like, I don't like this energy. This person wants to gain from you. They want to make you look bad, for sure. This person could be trying to record you. They might want to try to secretly record you and make you look bad and maybe make some money off you. Like somebody trying to exploit somebody. Or like I said, expose or exploit somebody. I'm just getting this could be, resistance. But you're resisting the situation. You're not allowing someone to just play with you like that. Like I said, this is somebody who knows with the Chariot, the Fated, and the Two of Cup energy that they know they out of their league. Some people, this is half of the problems in relationships is people need to deal with people that they know that they evenly yoked with. Why are you somebody who, why are you someone trying to manipulate somebody? Why did you, oh God, I can't. Forgive me, y'all. I just lose my patience with this type of stuff. I just don't like demons. You know what I'm saying? And this is just straight up demon energy. Y'all dealing with a demon. Straight up demon. Mad because they can't intimidate you, they can't fool you, you ain't going for the bullshit. Yeah, strictly sex. No, that's all they want. It's like, yo, isn't there more to life than sex? If you don't feel like there's more to life than sex, it's a sad, you sad. Or you just a demon. You got a demon on your back. Somebody got a demon on their back. Somebody is not, like, we're all spirits, trapped in human body, trapped in meat suits, right? Somebody was saying that earlier. I was watching a video. Yeah, but we're all trapped in these meat suits, but we're spiritual. We are spiritual entities. Okay? So entities who vibrate low, like people who are trapped in meat suits who vibrate low, they only deal with the superficial. They only deal with what you can touch and see. Everything else is irrelevant. If I can't see it and I can't touch it, I don't care about all that shit. That shit don't make no sense to me. These are the people who are easily susceptible to demons. Because they vibrate so low that you got entities out here that don't have a body. And they looking for a body to hop into so they can continue doing their bullshit. And this is why, alcohol is a problem, because alcohol is a vibrational energy that puts you in a level where you're easily entered into by demons. So somebody is basically on some demon shit trying to attack a queen of pentacles. Trying to attack a queen of wands. And they just want sex. They just want to fuck her. Or him. That's it. That's all they want. But they're going to do everything they possibly marriage. So somebody might ask you to marry them. That's when that Empress energy was in reverse with the Four of Wands. Okay, and here's the Four of Wands here. So what you don't know is this person is maybe asking you to marry. They may come in and act like they want to marry you. So this could have been somebody you was dealing with in the past. Or you could be dealing with someone who's married and they ain't telling you that they married. And, they're not happy in the relationship that they in. So they cause a lot of havoc in people's lives by sleeping with other women. Okay? Somebody that you shouldn't be dealing with. Yeah, here go third party. That's what I'm saying. For some of y'all dealing with a man who's attracted to you. He got a wife. He already married, or he already in a relationship that he don't want to be in, or whatever, or he just being greedy. And he's coming towards you because he wants to sleep with you. He's going to lie to you and tell you everything he possibly can and say everything he possibly can to get you to sleep with him. He has no good intention whatsoever. Okay? And there's a lot of people out there who are like that. Be careful of people who tell you, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition and don't be so thirsty to have sex. That's the only thing that's going to save you out here. Because if every time you go outside of yourself to need something from somebody, anybody that you need something from, they are in a position to manipulate you. So if you need love, you already are love. And if you don't understand that, what you're going to do is you're going to be going outside of yourself looking for love in all the wrong places. You're going to be looking for love. And if you come to somebody looking for love because you feel like you need that person is in a position to manipulate you to get what they want, to give you what you want. This is 90% of the relationships in the world. Well, I need this, I need that, and he gives me that, and so we're going to get married, and he needs this from me, and I give him that. Most of it is just fucking sex. Most people are just sex addicts. And they get in relationships with people. They don't really want to be with these people. They just want to fuck them. Or, they like the way these people fuck, and they don't want nobody else fucking them. So, let me marry her. Because I like what she do for me. I don't really like her like that, but I like the way she give it to me. She cook for me. She do this for me. So let me just fucking marry her. And lock her down, and then I can go out here and still mess around and do what I want to do. That's what most married men do. Now, some people hear that shit, especially the women who looking to get married, but that's what a lot of dudes do. I remember asking this one dude, I was like, yo, she was his fiance, he had a kid by the whole night. I'm like, okay, let me ask you what made her the one. You know what he fucking said to me? He said, she's the one because when I was out there running around doing my dirt, she was the only one who would take me back over and over and over again. I could do all kinds of shit, be out there with all kinds of people, and she will always welcome me back home. So I married her. So guess what? He engaged her and married her, and guess what? He's still out here cheating on her. You know why I know this? Because he was married and he tried to come holler at me. And I'm like, dude, you married. Okay, so why did you marry her then? This is what he says. So this is what a lot of these men do. A lot of women don't realize that, but that's what a lot of these men do. They'll lock you down because they know, and a lot of y'all know this. Y'all know y'all done been through hell with these men. A lot of y'all. Okay? And they still out there cheating on her. And y'all know it, but y'all think, well, I'm the wife, so she's the homewrecker. There's no such thing as a homewrecker. And if it is, it's not in the female form. Okay? Like, it's you gotta look at things from a different perspective. You gotta open your mind. Now that's not everybody, that's not every married couple, but that's a lot of married couples. They only married because they using each other for shit. Most people living together only help living together because they need to help pay the bills, but they out here fucking. So those of you who are truly out here on your own, like truly single, you out here celibate doing your thing, you really want to meet somebody, you gotta be careful. You got to be careful because people be lying all the time. Communication is key. You got to communicate and you got to be able to read between the lines. People not going to tell you everything. But if you could just sit on your shit and keep your legs closed and keep your zipper up, you know what I mean? Because you're not out there, yo, I need some sex, so I got to go out here and mess. When you are like that and you can't control yourself and don't have no sexual discipline, you're putting yourself in a position to be manipulated because you're going to other people to get your needs fulfilled. Learn how to channel that sexual energy. Learn how to do sexual, scorpionic energy. Learn how to transmute that energy. That's what I was just about to say to you. Learn how to transmute that sexual energy, right? If you don't got no partner and you just got to get it out, you got to mask, because that's the lowest form of sexual energy is having sex. But if you stop and look at it, it's the most powerful form of manifestation. When you have sex, you can take something from another realm and bring it to this realm. So it's a manifestation powerhouse. So you can't just be using it I got to get off. I got to figure out how to channel that energy. And if you just got it, because, some people's sexual energy is different. Some people it's really hard for them to control. Some people it's not so hard, right? If it's very difficult for you to control, try to find things that you want to manifest. And, if you need to go in a room and handle business for yourself, focus on that thing that you want. Yo, I want this house. When you getting it in and you trying to think about the house, think about the way it looked, how it smelled, how do the carpet feel underneath your feet, how do the floor feel underneath your feet, what the refrigerator look like, what's the paint on the wall. Like, get into that, use that creative energy and manifest that shit with your sexual energy. Find something to do with it. Yeah, I know you may want to be with someone and things like that, but it's dangerous out here. It's dangerous as hell. And people be lying with that communicated energy and that sexual energy. That Scorpio energy be lying. They straight be lying because they still fucking someone else. Whether they claiming that person or not. Yo, don't get caught up. Yeah, Lilith energy. And then when, some people don't like when you cut them off. That's another thing. You realize, okay, yo, this is not working for me. We had a good run. All right, I got to let this go. I can't keep dealing with this person. But some of you, they mad at you because you won't keep giving them sex. They thinking, oh, well, you with somebody else or you must be with some. This is about somebody who can't let go and they can't deal with rejection. Lilith is all about rejection. Being rejected, not being wanted, and how you handle that energy. So somebody is mad because they're being rejected. There could be a Scorpio involved here, okay? Somebody could be dealing with a Scorpio, because that's the energy that came out. Gemini with the communication energy, somebody not lying and manipulating shit. Like I said, keep in mind, anytime you have to go outside of yourself for something, whoever you're going to can put you in a position where they can manipulate you. First of all, you got to go to the grocery store and get food. You need food, right? So you got to go to the grocery store. So they manipulate you by like, look, we need cash. Or EBT. And if you can't give me that, then I can't give you what you want. So when you have to figure out how to get what you want, right? And so what some people do is they don't come with the currency that people ask for. They just try to manipulate and lie to get what they want from the person. So it's like me going to the grocery store. I know goddamn well they take cash and EBT and credit card. I ain't got neither, but I'm in here trying to sweet talk the manager. You know what I'm saying? So he can give me a bag of groceries for free. Like, this is the equivalent of what this person is trying to do. And then when you say no, can't do, I need cash or EBT, Now this person is mad, so now they want to call the police to your store and say that you doing shit, you doing shit illegal and trying to just mess you. This is the type of shit that's going on right here. Okay? Healing. So for some of you, you already went through this. You went through your healing and you stepped away from this, and now this person is still trying to hold you back. Because that's the way it was back then, and they don't want to let go because they still benefit from your energy. Yeah, antisocial, cutting motherfuckers off. Okay? In your feelings, silent treatment left out. This is how this person is feeling because you're not socializing with them no more. Oh, well. Learn how to deal with rejection. This is what we all need to learn in life. This is one of the lessons we all need to learn. Everybody is not going to be, you are not everybody's cup of tea. You're going to have to accept that. And even if somebody was dealing with you for years and they decide, okay, I can't fuck with this person, I can't deal with it anymore. It may hurt, but why the fuck would you want to keep somebody around that don't want to be around? Like, you gotta really check yourself and heal. A lot of people, this is what you need. You need healing. You gotta understand why you can't accept the fact that somebody don't want you no more. Consequences. Okay, bad choices, mixed signals, and games. This is what I'm talking about. So you dealing with people who ain't right, you know they not right. This is another thing when somebody is horny, right? I'm horny, I'm single, I'm not dealing with nobody. But yet you running into people and you know once you come to them with what you want, they gonna want something in return. And it may not always be beneficial for you. Very rarely is it like, okay, I want sex, you want sex, let's get it in, boom, okay, we go our separate ways, and that's that. No, somebody is like, oh, that shit was good. It was good. Well, we got to do it again. And you know, biologically, when you sleep with a person 3 or 4 times, especially as a woman, when you sleep with this man 3 or 4 times, he's giving off pheromones into you. Now you craving this motherfucker all the time, and now you're susceptible to his bullshit. If he don't like you or don't want to do right by you, that sex was banging. Now he got you open. It was like dopamine, you know. Oxytocin is released when you have sex, and it's addictive. This is why a lot of women stay in bullshit relationships, because they addicted to that man was giving them it so long, and you let him give it to you anyway but loose. It's hard for you to let go once you know it's time to let go. But that's where sexual discipline comes in, and you realizing your worth and like, yo, I don't need his sex for the bullshit that he gives me. It's not an even exchange. A fair exchange ain't no robbery. So you stay around and deal with disrespect, rudeness, you know, being physically abused, emotionally abused, you know, even some of y'all sexually abused, all because you look foolish. You feel like you're gonna look crazy because you don't got no man. You know what I'm saying? Or because, yo, I'm horny, I gotta have my needs met. So I gotta be with somebody. I gotta be in a relationship. Because other than that, my needs ain't gonna be met. And it's gonna be a problem if they ain't met. Find out something to do with that energy. Maybe work out, right? Maybe paint. Find somewhere how to channel that energy. Do something creative with it. You know what I'm saying? Sexual manifestation. Like, do some research on what you can do with your sexual creative energy. That's, you're online anyway. You might as well Google it and start trying to practice it. And it's like a muscle. The more you practice it, the better off you are. And then you'll start to realize, oh, I'm healing. Self-love is the first love. Okay, I don't need to go outside myself looking for love. I love myself. Now when somebody comes to me, yeah, they're attractive and things like that, but what am I getting out of this connection? There's got to be even give and take. Do this person got STDs on the spiritual side? Do they got STDs on the physical side? Is they dealing with someone else? Where do they got, like, what is it that I'm getting out of this situation? And a lot of you don't know because you not sitting around and taking the time to get to know a person first. It's like after 3 months, you can't hold yourself past 3 months. You gotta just fuck. And that's why half everybody, the people that are in fucked up relationships are in them now because they didn't keep their zipper up and they didn't keep their legs closed. I wish y'all the best. I hope all gets better for you, air signs, and I'll see you in the next reading.